and your gym bro are too competitive.
Nah, 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 come on. Nah, 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 come on. Nah, 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 come on. Come on, come on. Nah, 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 come on. Nah, 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 come on. Nah, 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 come on. Nah, 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 come on. Come on, come on. Nah, 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 nah. Feels so good being bad. There's no way I'm turning back.
Corners in the paddock in my piece. I'm pushing P. Cop new helmets for my P. We don't want no peace. Got a spot across the spot, just for peace. Drop the data, now we plotting exotic peas. She not a lesbian for peace, she turned lesbian. Push P.
Dylan, I thought you were done obsessing over me, but here we are again.
What's going on, you guys? Today we're going to do a full day eating 10 weeks out for our first ever bodybuilding show.
First things first, that intro is legendary, and you have personally told me that. Second, let's get on to me being scared to compete. Didn't you do the same thing last year, telling everyone you're going to compete against me and then you backed out? Well, if you need to jog your memory, here are some of the texts, and we called about it a bunch as well. Oh, and look at that. There's me competing on my show day, the day that I told you I was going to compete and that you backed out of. Might I say looking 5 times better than you ever have?
Someone just a little butthurt. They can't have a chest like mine.
I'm not going to hate. You have a pretty good chest. We know that. But we didn't forget about your god-awful delts. And you know, my chest ain't that shabby either. You see those lines here? Those are shreds. That's called being actually lean. I'm incredibly sorry to inform you, but this physique is beating that physique any day of the week. Moral of the story, you were invited to lose to me last year and you didn't take the opportunity.
This is the #1 abs training mistake. It doesn't matter if you do this variation, or this variation, or even this variation. None of those 3 effectively trained my abdominals. But why? There's a very easy to make mistake. Watch closely. If I'm just driving my knees up to hip height, all this is training is my hip flexors. In order to properly engage the abdominals, we need to flex the trunk, which looks like this. Notice the difference there? Once I fully shortened my hip flexor, I then pulled my hips up towards my ribs. So hip flexors first, and then pulling up from the hips. Same applies for the knee raise variation. Here I'm shortening the hip flexors and then tucking the hips underneath. By now, you can probably see the mistake. Instead of just working the hip flexors to here, shorten the hip flexors and think about our hips pulling up towards the ribs to actually engage the abdominals. Your key take-home point is to make sure that you're closing the gap between the hips and the ribs by compressing. This is what actually engages your abdominals. Unless you do that, all you're doing is hip flexors. Here's the main 3 ways that you can smash your triceps. 1. Compound movements. Compound movement means more than one joint is moving. Exercise examples include the close grip bench press, tricep dips. 2. Elbow extension from a neutral position. Exercise examples include the JM press, a cable pushdown variation, which can be done either bilaterally, meaning both sides at the same time, or unilaterally, meaning one side at a time. 3. Overhead elbow extension. Exercise examples include an overhead cable extension, which can be done bilaterally or unilaterally.
That nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay,
Y'all know the video that I made yesterday about how I have absolutely no chest? Well, yes, I still have absolutely no chest, but I just got a back and shoulders workout and it almost made me forget that I have no chest. But then that begs the question, would you rather have big shoulders and arms or a big chest? Because I feel like big shoulders and arms are so much better in a shirt, but then a big chest is so much better when you don't have your shirt on. And it's like, yes, I'm always gonna want what I don't have, but like, I don't know, I still feel like I would want a big chest over big shoulders and arms and a back, but let me know.
All right, boys, today I'm gonna show you how to gym riz. Step 1, be confident. Give her that stare. Now that we made eye contact, that was very sexual. Now it's time to approach.
Hey, I was just wondering if you were using that leg press.
No.
Okay, thank you.
Corners in the paddock in my piece. I'm pushing P. Cop new hammers for my P. We don't want no peace. Got a spot across the spot, just for peace. Drop the dot and now we plotting exotic peas. She not a lesbian for peace. She turned lesbian. Push P. I'm pushing P.